What's up? What's up? What's up? Who at the door? Who that is? Who is me? Oh, it's Niecy. Really? That's what they say? It's me, nigga? That's what they say. I mean, you said it. I was just repeating what you said. What's up, y'all? Hey, 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 hey. Niecy said hello, everyone. Here she comes. Oh, I thought you was getting ready to come in here. Niecy is here. Niecy is here. Hello, everyone. Mackenzie, Gigi Jones, Xavier, Evie, Lauren, little baby. Because YouTube have been giving me some problems, so I was trying to see if I could, you know. What's up, DC? Hey, DC says, hey, co-host. Hi. Girl, that's one person. You act like the whole...
That matters. You matter.
That's one person calling you. Girl, Abby, you have the link if you want to come on through here. It's one person. Child. I thought you were going to the gym. Okay. Anyway, so what's up, baby? Hey, watermelon sugar. Your blood pressure is extremely... Then yes, you need to go sit down somewhere. Girl, do what you got to do. And if you need to go to the hospital, go to the hospital. Ain't nobody playing with you. Lauren said behind you. I know, right? She was behind me like a stalker or something. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Kings Mina. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Kings Mina. Hey, boo. Hey, Raphael. Alika, distant lover. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Hey, y'all. Where ain't nobody come to see you, Otis? Y'all, if you want to come on, I'm gonna be talking about Salt Lake City. If you want to come on and give your little 2 cents, I'll go ahead and send you the link if you want to come through. Abby, you have the link if you want to come through. You know, it's Friday night. I'm gonna send it to L Teddy too. I don't know where he is or what he doing, but I'll send it to L Teddy too. But we ain't gonna be on here that long, cause you know, RuPaul come on, you know. But I will send it out to the folks.
How's everybody's night going?
Niecy said, how's everyone's night going?
What's in y'all cup? Coke or Coke and rum?
Girl, I need me. Listen, after the week I had, I do need. You didn't get us no wine?
You got all this Jack Daniels. Like,
can you bring me a glass so I can pour me some Jack Daniels?
Like, literally have a shelf.
Don't worry about what I got on my shelf. You worry about what's on your shelf.
You were just worried about what was on my shelf.
No, I said, did you get us some wine? I didn't say nothing about your shelf. You don't have a shelf.
I got all types of shelves. Ain't no limits over here. Ain't no limits.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much, Niecy. Thank you so
kindness,
much.
even though
now, can you hand me one of the bottles?
Man, you won't boss me around.
I didn't boss you. I said, can you? Like, please,
which
and
one?
thank you.
Which one?
It don't matter. Jack Daniels. That's fine. Thank you.
Saloon, the Bright Rabbit.
Yes, that's from the
Sour Mash. This one almost gone.
It is almost gone. This is from the actual Jack Daniels distillery. They only sell this in Tennessee.
What's special about that one?
It's made some kind of special. They told us when we was there. Child, I don't know.
Will it taste any different or no? You don't notice it?
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I can taste the difference.
What they saying to me?
Going well.
My night, all right. I'm glad I'm not working.
Hey, you glad? Yeah, I'm glad you're not. Well, you know, usually your Fridays you be good to go. Yeah. Right, teamwork makes the dream work. See, no, I don't want you to smell it. But you know it's all my drink. So you just need a little bit.
That is not a little bit. That is enough for a mixed drink.
Girl.
And you just drinking that straight.
Stay out my cup.
That ain't no cup. That's a picture.
Listen, let me tell y'all about my week. Okay, so the grades went in on last Friday. So I have been spending the whole week dealing with parents who want to act like they ain't know their child ain't been coming to class or been failing. So I've been in all kinds of Zoom meetings, email back and forth, phone calls. It's been a lot, child. It's been a thank you. This is a thank you, DC. It's a snip. It's a little snip.
Ain't nothing about that little.
And Jack makes it all better. I'm telling you, like Jack makes it all better. You just met. Well, have you ever met Shocky's husband? You never met Shocky's husband, have you?
I did.
Yeah.
When his oldest daughter was like really small. He was
Oh.
there when I was out there.
Oh, okay. You saw him when you pulled up. Oh, okay. He just came and got the air conditioner. So, hey, y'all. It's a drop to a giant. Okay, I guess that's. You said. I hope you're saying I'm a giant in the right way. So yeah, y'all. So that's what my week has been. So it's been a long week. I'm glad to see that we are at the end of the week. Okay, it has been a long week. When you in school, you got a bad grade. It was always my fault. Maybe it's me. No, we've evolved. Oh, my baby backstage. I'm sorry, boo. I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I didn't see you backstage, girl. She had to text me to tell me she was backstage.
At first, I thought she was ignoring me. I was like, oh, okay.
You know I would never ignore you, girl.
Well, let me text her and see what's happening.
And I've been just running my mouth. I just been running my mouth.
Did you get your groceries?
Let me tell you about this one. Oh, my groceries will be here. Ooh, they'll be here in a few minutes.
Hi, Sapphire.
Missy said hi, Sapphire.
Hi, Missy. I love your hair.
Thank you. Just that work week. Been a long week here. Man, look, I had time to wash it. That was about it. And we did a little moisture. We did a little moisture for it, but that was about it.
Amen. Amen. So we on that fuck them kids at this point with them grades? Is that where we at?
You almost made her spit out her drink.
I'm sorry.
I don't think you can say that. Can you say that?
She said, I don't think we can say that. Can you say that?
We can say that.
That'll go get your oath as a teacher.
I don't take no oath as no well, I do, but not that kind of oath. Listen. So let me tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this and then we're gonna get into our little topics. I had a parent. I emailed the parents. Now, mind you, it's my third time contacting this parent about her child fell in my class.
A little bald
He
headed.
sent me back this email talking about, well, we had scheduled a meeting on December the 23rd at 9:30, and the counselor sent it to all his teachers, and only 2 teachers showed up. I said, first of all, I never got that email because I would never ignore email from a student about a student who's failing my class. That's number 1. Hey, y'all, give me the thumbs up when you're ready, babe. Number 2, then she says, and you can reach out to his grandmother because I'm at work. And that, what did you do? Child. Because I'm at work.
Did you cuss her? Because I would have.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm at work and
I can't breathe. I'm claustrophobic. Thank you.
I'm not doing this with you. Because I can't breathe and see, you got me saying I can't breathe.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm at work and he's with his grandmother. So can you call her? Bitch, why you can't call your mama? It's your child. Why do I now have to contact your mama?
Okay, hold on, pause. We're gonna get back to cussing out the mama in 1 second.
You about to
Hey,
flirt?
I am. Hi, Jonathan.
I knew you were about to flirt. That's all. Hey,
Hold
John.
on. I don't have the right shirt on. I got a really B shirt on. It's up to my esophagus, but
You mop the damn floor.
God.
Okay, go ahead. Back to your little raggedy parents. Going back to the little raggedy parent story. Yeah,
So-
I'm sorry your stupid kid can't get it. Now I've been trying to get you together this whole semester, and now that he got a failing grade, about to fail the whole semester, now you want to come talk to me about all the bullshit that you talk about. You to set up a parent conference. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You should have been more concerned when he first brought home the first F. That's when you should have been concerned. Send me an email then. Be concerned at the beginning, not at the end. I can't fix it now.
Here's what's funny though. The little boy come to class. He ain't missed a class yet. I don't think he's missed a class all year. He just won't do the damn work.
Oh.
He just won't. And I've talked to him plenty of times. Like I'll be like, "Can you stay after class?" And I've told him a million times. I'm like, "Sweetheart, I appreciate the fact that you come to class. I do, but I need you to do some work." And every time he's very polite. I will. Okay.
So he needs somebody over. He needs some actual parental guidance. That's what that seemed like to me.
So you know what his grandmama said to me? She said, "He's really struggling with this online work." I said, "I'm struggling with it too. We struggling together. Okay? But if I gotta work, he gotta work." Anyway.
I mean, the assignment is right there. It's right there.
It's right.
It's right. You just have to do it.
And
Even if you do it and do it while we doing class, just do the assignment.
to say some of the stuff we do in class, I'm like, bruh, help me help you. Help me help you.
So what is he doing while class is going on? That's my question.
Probably sleep. He probably logged on, but he ain't really there.
Oh, and y'all can't force him to put their cameras on either.
Nope. Now, mind you, every time I call the attendance, he answers, so he's there, you know.
He just
Right.
listening for his name.
Right, he don't struggle with that PSP. You right? He don't. Oh, you said you just realized what the B stands for, girl. When I first started my channel, I changed it.
It was the word. She had to change it to be more
PC.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to play the education game. I'm trying to get my kids to take these hints. Right. It's like, bruh, help me help you. Like, you're here every day. I really don't want to fail you because you're doing more than most of the kids are doing. But can you do something? Something. Even if you try, I got to give you credit for turning something in. Anyway, that's my week. That is my week. And look, T Lounge, I agree, because I don't think I will be a great online learner. I know I wouldn't be. Because, I like to talk. I need interaction with people. Me sitting in front of a computer, as much as I'm in front of the computer now because of YouTube and stuff, me in front of the computer, that's not the best way I learn. So I get it. I respect it and I understand my babies, but bruh, help me help you. 9th grade, child, 9th grade. All right, so everybody who came into the room, so let's get into a couple of these topics and then we'll get to Salt Lake City. So
can we do Salt Lake City first?
Oh.
I mean, or I can just sit here while y'all talk about the other stuff. Like, I don't really have a comment on the other stuff. I mean,
okay, well then we can do Salt Lake City first because I invited you up here to talk about Salt Lake City. Okay. So the finale happened Wednesday.
Did it? Wonderful.
That happened. It's been renewed for season 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you, Watermelon Sugar. Thank you for dropping that. Thank you for dropping for that. I appreciate it. It is not necessary, but it is appreciated.
Amen.
So here's the thing with the finale. We're back from Vegas, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Those of you who are following the show, the ladies went to Vegas. It was a shit show, okay? It was a total shit show. So they are back from Vegas, and nobody is speaking to Jen. Hey, DMV, where you been, boo? Listen, I felt the same way. We're going to get to that damn 3-part reunion because I'm trying to figure out why, where, and how. So they get back, and nobody is speaking to Jen except for Lisa. Now, let me say this.
And Lisa Switzerland. She's speaking.
No, I had given Lisa.
Heather was actually Switzerland.
Right.
She was the one that was actually Switzerland.
Okay.
Right. I had actually given Lisa one of my MVPs. Oh, thank you.
What?
Thank you. Because don't listen to what I'm saying. The reason why I had given her the MVP last week is because she actually stood in that shit. When Jen tried to come for her, she was like, listen, Whitney apologized. I accepted it. We're moving on. And when Jen kept trying to like turn them against Whitney, she was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Her and Mary.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by that.
If you say so.
Right. He's like, yeah, all right. Hey, Reboo. Hey, boo. Thank you so much, Sharon, again. She said, get you a soda. I know that's right. And I will. Thank you so much. Well, I'll get me a carbonated water because I'm not drinking sodas right now. Give me a carbonated water.
Sound like you need some ginger ale and some tussin. So it sound like you need over there.
Yeah.
Not the ginger ale and the tussin.
Yeah, ginger ale.
That's medicine. What you talking about? That's that good medicine.
You know, get some Vicks Vapor Rub on your chest, watch a little bit of Maury, you know.
Right, because it ain't no Robo on there. It's just tussin.
It's just tussin. Yeah, that's what we call it, tussin.
But listen, here's my problem. Okay. We get back and all of a sudden now Lisa want to flip-flop and Lisa want to feel like she understands Jen's pain and she want to meet up with Jen and talk about, girl, I understand. What was your reaction to that, y'all? I saw your review go up, but I hadn't looked at it yet.
I was confused. Like that's the only with them meeting up. Okay, cool. And you know the whole in the confessional. I understand. Obviously, the shot afterwards. I don't understand how you can understand this person when you are habitually being cut off mid-sentence, like the middle of your sentence interrupted the beginning of hers. I don't understand it. It vexes me. But okay, do you, boo-boo.
Right. But here's one of my biggest problems. And Jen has been saying this all season. That's just who I am. That's just who I am. That's just who I am. Let me tell you, if one of my biggest pet peeves as adults, one of my biggest pet peeves is people excusing bad behavior by saying that's just the way that I am. Jen, you don't get to threaten people's life and then say, well, you know, I just get excited, and that's just the language that I use. But here's the thing. People don't have to be friends with you. Nobody is obligated to be cool with you because who the fuck want their life threatened because we don't agree on something?
Well, the ladies obviously do not know how to set boundaries other than Meredith. You know, because since me getting out of the military,
Meredith will disengage.
Yeah, I love it. But being back around my relatives, it's this whole relearning process, and I've made it clear, like, there is a way that you will talk to me. There is a way that you will interact with me. Now, like my middle brother, his thing like, well, I talk. I'm just like, you can talk however you want to talk. Like, you're grown. The thing is, I'm letting you know what I will and won't accept. And if you want to have dialogue with me, you will talk to me in such a matter. If not, I am going to literally just leave you where you're at. And when you can learn to bring it on down, then we can have a conversation. But what I can do is limit or just cut off whatever interaction that I have if you're not going to talk to me in such a way. Because if you talk to me crazy, when I bring crazy back to you, don't sit there with the boo-boo the fool look on your face. So some of these women don't know how to set these boundaries where it's like, okay, I get this how you grew up, but you're not going to talk to me like that. Or I get this how you grew up, but you're not going to threaten me. Right. And think I'm going to break bread with you. We're not going to do that. Not today. Not on the Lord's day that the Lord had made for us to rejoice in.
Amen.
Right.
All I heard was the voice of Tamisha Amon saying, bring that down, little girl. I don't know. Right. I don't know who you talk to.
Right. She did.
Bring it down.
Hold on.
Bring that all the way there. But you can't threaten my life over a disagreement. That's not, because I'll take yours for real. It's not a threat. Don't do that. I match energy. So you talking about we taking, is that what we doing?
Well, no, because she pretty much said, because Jigsaw said that she would bury her up under the pool. And I'm one of those where I would have been like, well, do it then. You feeling funny? Come on.
Now, come on, try. Now, you can try and run into this brick wall and commit suicide if you want to. But listen, I don't.
Because knowing you'll say, if you nuck, I'm a buck. I would just say we some head busters. What we doing?
What we doing? Because I'm down for whatever.
Because once you threaten me, ain't no more talking. It's just action at that point. It ain't nothing else for us to talk about. It's just, come on, let's move some furniture in this mug.
Right.
Okay.
Because it can be some slow singing and flower bringing if that's what you want.
Hey.
Whenever you get ready.
Okay, we're gonna have to call the African, guys that be holding the coffin. We're gonna have to call them to come get you. Don't be playing with me. Okay. Yeah, I'll be at the funeral, sitting here acting a plump fool, singing all type of joyous songs like, but yeah, they dead. What? Yeah, and I killed them. They shouldn't have tried me. Right. Come all you faithful, joyful and triumphant. Like that is a happy song. I know it is. Come on, everybody, sing with me now.
Listen, rejoice in the Lord always. And again, I say, rejoice. Okay. Listen, I don't have time for people. I don't do that. This is why I be in the house all the time. Because I don't have the wherewithal. I don't have the hoods. I don't have it. Like I used to have it where I could deal with people for a certain amount of time, and then especially because I dealt with a lot of church people, and church people think that they are above correction.
Who you telling?
And you can't never say nothing to them. They can just talk crazy to you and put in the name of the Lord after it, and you're not supposed to be able to say nothing to them. Oh, but glory be to God. Here's what we're not going to do. Mm-hmm. You're not going to come at me crazy. And just because you think we at church, you won't get correction handed back to you. The Lord told me he chases those that he loves. So therefore, come on, get this correction. Come on, get it.
Okay.
And then, it's going to be what it is. Hello, beloved. Welcome back.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, coming to this, let him reintroduce himself. It is the one, the only, the snack master, Professor.
He is the snack master. Oh, my God.
Because he was eating. Last time I saw you was eating some gummy bears and some other stuff. I don't know. You had a whole lot of snacks. You had some Cheez-Its and some gummy bears. I said, this nigga got most snacks.
And some gummy bears.
He had Cheez-Its, gummy bears, and then at one point I saw some Wise plain potato chips. There's a lot happening. He had all of them things. There's absolutely no judgment when I'm eating a steak and cheese right now. No, there's no judgment.
No, really, I got about 20 minutes that I can play around. I told you my other child was coming in town. And so he's coming, and then we about to go over and hang out. So 2 of my children are here.
Okay.
And we're going to go hang out for a little bit. Not in the street, just at somebody's house.
No, we got it. No, well, that's why I sent you the link, because I said we hanging out for a little while. I ain't gonna be here long because I gotta get ready for Root in the fall. But
I need to see the aftermath of Tamisha.
Okay, and so we were talking about the Salt Lake of the city. I don't know if you still watch it.
Salt Lake
City. Starts with listen.
It's not gonna be good. Don't sit back and get your nerves together.
Yeah.
Jen is maddening. And I said, even when I was reviewing it from the beginning, that Heather was going to eventually smell the car. I knew it would take her a little bit to come around because she kept trying to, apologize for her. She kept trying to, find a way to reconcile with her. And I was like, you cannot negotiate with terrorists. You cannot negotiate with terrorists. And she likes to hold people time hostage. She does. She holds your time and she holds the whole atmosphere hostage. You need a hostage negotiator outside so that somebody else can get breathing room in whatever room she comes in. She's a freaking terrorist.
Yeah. So I had left off with the whole you don't get to excuse bad behavior by saying that's just who I am when you and your dang.
Because the whole Las Vegas trip was a whole mess. Las Vegas was a mess.
Las Vegas was a whole damn mess. So then
that was a mess.
So all right. So then Whitney and her dad, it seems like he's getting it together, although from the previews of the reunion, it don't seem like he kept it together. So I feel bad. Because she said well, you know, they like to gaslight you with these clips. So based on the clip, it seems like maybe he reacted badly. So maybe some of the criticism he got from the show, people talking shit about him, but he said that Whitney's dad.
Oh, I don't think I heard bad about him was people didn't like his wig. I mean, his hair.
Yeah, but that could be hurtful, I guess. Especially, but my thing is this: you already fragile. But
don't read the comments. Don't ever go into the comments section.
Read the comments. But when it comes to being an addict, what you don't do is like it doesn't take much, and you can't blame everybody else for your shit. That's all I'm gonna say about addicts. Okay. Heather is opening up her new spot. They had the grand opening, and I loved how she threw it in her husband's face. Like, look at what I did without you. Look at all this that I did without you. Which technically,
that's the husband that lived in another city.
Well, technically, she didn't do it without him though, because she getting good out.
She started off with that money that she got from him.
Right. So she so technically she did do it without him, but so there was that. Everybody was invited to the finale. I mean, to the opening because it was the finale. Everybody was invited to come through. So of course, Jen comes through. Mary is there looking bad lady. I mean, bag lady couture, I guess, is the best we could call it. Bag lady.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I told the people in the panel chat. I said, she went and slept at Salvation Army and woke up at Goodwill. Like that's how she was dressed.
She looked like some of the girls from RuPaul's Drag Race last week. They all look the same, just a fucking mess, a damn mess, a mess.
Listen, I feel like her cousin who don't like her is dressing her like that on purpose and laughing at her and making her think that that's really cute. And she really looking, sure enough. And I'm sure she got nice pieces in her closet, like she could put together and not look like a homeless bag lady.
Nice pieces in her
but
closet.
I feel like her cousin is pulling out her clothes for her, and because she act like her cousin is her servant.
No, look at her house.
But she got that Louis bag that I want back. Ooh, she got that bag.
Look at her house. She like to throw just stuff together because it has labels on it and think that it's gonna work.
She a hodgepodge.
She is one of those people that thinks that labels are the answer. So
and I'm so sick of the Fraggle Rock look with the eyelashes that she child.
Did he say the Fraggle?
Because she give me she do the the Fraggle Rock, the Abby, you know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Fraggle Rock.
Them 50 Magnum lashes she be having on. She be wearing drag queen lashes on a Tuesday in the middle of the day.
Coming out her face.
Bitch, what is you doing?
So
not snuffle up against people. Don't do that.
Y'all doing it. So
yep, no, it's snuffle up against it is.
Okay, so this is what I need Whitney to do. I need Whitney to take responsibility for her shit. Okay. And what I mean by that is when her and Mary were talking, she was like, well, since you weren't around for Jen to pick on, Jen just started picking on me and Jen just started coming for me. Stop acting like Jen didn't have no reason to have a problem with you, Whitney. The problem is after y'all apologized, that should have been the end of it and she didn't let it go. But let's not act like you didn't show up at her husband's party with bullshit. Let's not act like that didn't happen.
No, what she did is
Jen showed up to Whitney's husband's party and showed her ass, or is the other way around?
Other way around.
Whitney, okay, so Whitney showed up at the So
Jen's husband decided to show up and not just be on FaceTime.
Huh?
Jen's husband, the coach.
Yeah, it was his birthday party. So
right, she had a party for him.
Right.
So he left his side piece where he worked at and came home to have his party.
Whatever. So Whitney showed up at the party and was carrying bones from Mary. So she had a conversation with Mary that wasn't on camera, so we don't know whether it actually happened or not. Allegedly, Mary said that Meredith and Lisa both told her that the reason why they don't confront Jen is because they're scared of her. So Whitney went back to Jen at the night of her husband's birthday party. They're at the party. Now, mind you, Lisa and Meredith are at the party. Whitney pulls Jen aside to say, well, I talked to Mary, and Mary said that Jen and Lisa are saying that they're scared of you, and that's why they don't check you when you do stuff, because they're scared of you. Now, from that point forward, it's all Jen, because Jen totally overreacted and acted a damn fool. But Whitney want to keep acting like, I don't know why they're mad at me. What did I do wrong? I don't know why they would say that. What did I do wrong? Girl.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have had Jen's react when I saw it. I'm like, first of all, and that's what be killing me about a lot of these reality shows. I be wondering, is production paying for this, or is the cast member paying for it? Because if production is paying for it, you can come with all your antics or whatever. But if I'm paying for it and you come to my shit with the fuckery, when Whitney came at her, I don't care how soft spoken she was or whatever. I don't see it for Mary like that. I ain't trying to hear nothing. When she came at her, Jen had all rights to go off. That's one time I was like, girl, go ahead.
Here's my problem. I don't have a problem with Jen having an issue with it, because I felt like I agree. Why are you bringing this bullshit to me? But my issue is the level. She always goes too far.
I'm accused of going too far all the time, so that's why I can understand.
But you do, so that's cool.
But you don't. But you don't. Lest we forget.
Oh, let the record reflect.
What do we need to? What do the record have to read? Oh Lord, he done left down the damn frame. Moving on.
He's gonna come back with that thumbnail of. Okay, I thought he's about to come back with.
Oh, peach.
So one thing that I did want to bring up, because I did mention in some of my review, for anyone that remembers from Real Housewives of Atlanta, when Phaedra was still on and they was coming to her with the Mr. Chocolate thing, and Cynthia decided she wanted to play bone carrier and horribly failed at it. It like what Whitney did reminded me of that. Like, you're trying to sit here and carry a bone and you couldn't get your words out, you're fumbling over yourself.
Right.
Like, this ain't your lane. This ain't your lane, baby.
Right. Heather was like, girl, what's she
And
trying
if you're gonna be the bone carrier, understand you gotta take everything that come with that. Because a bitch might come around and you don't know what you might catch them in the wrong place.
And that's what I'm saying about Whitney. Like, you can't stand back now and be like, I don't understand. So you can't say to Mary, well, she just came at me with all of the bullshit, like you didn't say something. And here's my thing. I don't believe that Mary said it. I just don't. I don't believe that Meredith and Lisa said it. I think that was Mary being fucking messy. I don't believe she said it.
I believe they said a version of that, and Mary put 20 on 10.
And then I can believe that. I can believe that Lisa, and I can believe that Meredith was like, I don't just entertain her. When she starts doing that, I just disengage. I can believe that. I can believe that Lisa has said some side way. You know what? Now, after I saw Lisa's flip-flop on this episode, maybe Lisa did say it. But I don't believe Meredith said it. I just don't believe they said it. But neither here nor there, you were carrying a bone. And like El Teddy said, you got to take all that comes from carrying
there are consequences to your actions. You have to be prepared for whatever consequences. If you're going to be bold enough to say it, listen. Because I'll be quick to be like, yes, I said it, and now what? What you going to do? Huh?
And a lot of people think Mary was telling the truth. I just don't. Mary's a liar. I just don't. I don't believe she was telling the truth.
I believe they said some version of that.
Yeah.
Because that's a fucking true statement. The reason they don't say shit to that bitch is because she go crazy. You see her jump from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds.
But I'm scared of her part that I don't agree with. But go ahead, y'all.
Even though I know we finna get to it, the only reason I'm inclined to believe that Mary told the truth is she was physically at this party. These women are having a conversation of things that involved her, yet none of them went and grabbed her and pulled her in so that she could either verify or deny the claim. So since nobody grabbed her, I'm leaning towards they said that shit.
Right.
That's what a lot of people are saying, but I do agree that I felt it was interesting that they didn't even, that at no point in time did anybody call Mary. Like, even when they were in Vegas, because see, that's the first thing I would have done. I would have been like, call that bitch. Put on speaker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she didn't go to Vegas? Because she wasn't invited?
Well, she was invited, but
she's not allowed to leave town without her granddaddy's permission? I'm asking because I don't know the answer.
Her grand husband had nothing to do with her not going. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lil Baby said Lisa did call her, but when they were in Vegas, Lisa didn't call her, right? When all that stuff happened, did she? Well, even before Vegas, did Lisa call her? Lisa called
Lil Baby said Lisa called her while in Vegas and never asked her about it because she knew she said it. I'm telling you, she said they said it, and when they know that Mary is kind of be like, yeah, because that's what they told me.
Did
And
y'all
you know
see-
how Mary likes to be like, because that's what they said. I mean, what you want from me?
But did y'all see that clip that's circulating on the internet of Jigsaw trying to sit here and attach herself to the plight of the black woman by saying that these, European American women try to make her look a certain way? Did y'all see that clip?
Wait a minute, did you call her Jigsaw?
Yeah.
Who is Jigsaw? Jig?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to say this just like this before I stopped reviewing this show. Like I said in like the second or third episode, Jen has been considered the black girl for so long until the real thing showed up. And now she can't be the black girl. So it's this identity crisis that she's having in her life. Because literally the first thing that she said when this show started was, well, I'm black around here. And ask anybody around here, according to anybody around here, I'm black.
That's not quite how that went, though.
That's not what she said.
That's not how
That's
that
what
was.
she
She said
Not what
that
she
people
said.
think I'm black,
Right.
and I'm
And
not.
they thought it so long that she thinks she's black.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to put that on her. That's not. She did. She said it right. She said people think I'm black, and I'm not. She never. Now I'll give her that. She never said I'm black. She did not say that.
Right. She
Now,
never
I will
said
say, even when she's talked about
right. She said people
those
don't know
instances-
how to separate. You either black or you white.
right,
That they put
and
her.
even when she's talked about
all of
like
that
when
is
they had the situation about her sons, she said my husband and my sons are black. She never put herself
She never.
in that whole thing. Now I'll give her. I ain't gonna absolve her of everything, but I'm not gonna give
Now,
her.
I do think she has I do think that she thinks she's got a black card,
yes.
but
She's trying to co-opt the blackness.
that she was black. I just think that
Feels like she's been black adjacent for so long that she is mistaking herself, but she's having some identity crisis issues.
Well, what she was saying in the clip is
she
she was trying to say, she was pretty much just saying like, these women are trying to paint me as being, this and this and this.
But
and
you are that
exactly. It was like, they can't paint you as something that you literally display. Like, you show them that you're aggressive. You show them that you have a substance abuse problem. You show them that you have alleged mental health issues. Like, you've shown all of this. So not only have you given these women ammunition, you've also given your husband, clear, solid evidence to take to court if he want to divorce your ass. But this is all of what you've done, ma'am. This ain't them. And it's like, you're trying to attach yourself to our plight so badly, or I should say the plight of the African-American woman.
She got Trump syndrome.
So hard. It's not working.
She got Trump syndrome. Even though we have video evidence of you doing a thing, you still gonna be like, no, that wasn't me. Bitch, you crazy? We can see it. Bitch, we see you. That's you, right? That's you right there on the screen, right there.
Little baby,
There's across the screen.
little baby. I'm not alleging that she's on medication. When I say substance abuse problem, drinking. We saw throughout
she
this
definitely
whole
has a drinking problem.
She even had a blast when she went back to the bathtub thing after she walked away. So alcohol is a substance. So I'm not saying pills. When I'm literally talking about drinking. Now she might
does have a drinking problem.
But she was 5 sheets to the wind when she got that party when she was screaming out that the girl's a grandfather fucker. She was drunk when she got there, and then had several more drinks. Like she was towed down.
Yeah,
by the time she had that full blown meltdown at that party.
And she was drunk at her husband's birthday party. She was drunk at the party.
So maybe she shouldn't drink because that clearly triggers her rage.
Well, her husband told her that.
She not listening to that nigga.
Not at all. So then at the grand opening, Heather and Jen have well, first of all, Jen tried to talk to Meredith, and Meredith was like, okay, sure. Yeah, okay.
Oh wait, because I wrote that down because it was so funny. Because when she was talking to that gentleman, what she said, where she's, gosh darn it, where is it? Dang. Fudge, all these dang on notes. All right,
There
so
it is, little baby. That's it. That's it right there.
So she says, anytime I've had bad energy around me coming from somebody and I ignored it, it's always been a disastrous mistake. And as she's saying this, Jigsaw is walking up on her. I'm like,
Yep.
either that's a coincidence or that is production.
That was
Either
hilarious.
that or she prophetic. She got a little prophetic word in her. Jesus, come on. I'm mad you calling her Jigsaw.
But Jen tried to talk to her, and Jen was just like, I mean, and Meredith was like, sure.
But what she said to her though was a word, and I just hope people picked up on it. Because when Jigsaw apologized, she said, "Okay, I hear your apology, but now what I'm going to need is I'm going to need action over a course of time to validate the word you just said to me." I'm like, if you don't say a motherfucking word over here, and then Jigsaw get mad like, but she didn't accept my apology, and I apologize.
Right, that's the thing. People do not have to accept your oh. El Teddy, you're sideways.
He is over the whole situation. He said, "Fuck all of this," and that is how he showed his disdain. Hey, mother.
Hey,
That's-
mother.
That's how he showed
James?
his disdain for the foolala.
Right. Yeah, I mean, people don't have to accept your apology,
They do
man.
not.
You can apologize, and that's just what it is. And then it's like, thank you. Thank you.
Right. I can accept your
If I
apology.
can come back on, I will. I gotta go.
Okay, baby.
Okay, bye, babe.
So you can accept I can accept your apology, but I've seen how you move, and I believe your actions. 'Cause
Exactly.
when people show you who they are, please believe them.
Oh,
And we can be good. I'm just not fucking with you no more.
and that's what.
Hey,
Listen,
how you doing? It's wonderful to see you.
and I even like how she handled Lisa. She said, "Listen, you can be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. I will never tell you who you can be friends with, but just know that I ain't fucking with her."
That's it. That's it right there.
If
In
you
a nutshell.
go on and be friends with her, but I ain't fucking with her.
I'm not messing, not even a little bit.
Look,
Daughter,
I don't care
niece.
what anybody say. Outside of Meredith flat out lying about her relationship status with her husband,
Which is nobody's business, and she can call
Which
it
it-
whatever she wants.
I got it. But outside of her lying to us about it, because you're not finna. Okay, I'm not going down that road. But outside of that, she gets the did that award for me for this season. Like, she's my MVP of the season. With the way that she checked Jigsaw every chance, it's like, okay, you're not.
Well,
gonna
she
take me to talk.
don't give her too much because she still got that smart ass son that I don't like with his jogger, spring summer joggers collection.
Listen, when she got up from that table and she said, "I'm disengaging from this conversation," and left,
That's right.
and Jen tried to get her to come back, and she would not come
Bye.
back. You better
It's like
do.
And
Not
then,
doing
and then she gave her, that the black mama be like, don't get me angry. You will not like me.
Yes.
When I'm like, who you been hanging around? You been hanging around Charlene down at the church and stuff? Who you hanging around?
She gave him the good Hulk line. You won't like it when I'm angry. She gave him the
said,
good-
"I'm not a killer, but don't push."
right. Because she said, "Listen, I don't get angry often. So what you don't want to see is that.
That's it. That's it.
What you don't want to
My
see."
fuse is long, but once it's lit, listen.
But look, all the energy she had when she told her don't make me mad in that moment, you see that chest did this, it deflated right quick. She knew not to pull it.
Okay.
Listen.
So then we get to Heather.
That was very much Candy walking away, still doing all that yelling, and Tamisha calmly walking behind her, like, "You won't hit me."
Listen.
So now I have to watch it because
Oh yeah, Tamisha Iman said.
Tamisha Bond said, "First of all, I'm not gonna beat too many more of your bitches,
She said, "I ain't gonna
little
be
girl."
some bitches. Little girl. Whenever your exclamation point is "little girl" at the end of your sentence, you already know you fucked up. Whenever it is "little girl,"
When she got up and started, like Candy was like, "I'm gonna have to pop a bitch in the face and doing all of that," and Tamisha calmly stood up and she's like, "You might do a lot of things in here, but what you won't do is hit me." will you hit me? I said, oh. I said, bitch, don't do it. Run, girl. You
Run. She said, I don't care about that bark.
What that bite do?
The bite.
I said, oh. I said, oh, God.
Oh, shit.
I said, girl, you about to die. You gonna die on national TV, girl.
You in danger. You in danger, girl.
Daughter, you
Daughter,
listen. If you got any sense of self-preservation, run. Run now. Because you know the loud ones be popping off and they always the loudest one. Can't bust a grape in a fruit fight.
Listen. Okay.
Ooh, but Tamisha got up there so calmly. It said, what you won't do. I said, oh shit.
So Jen and Heather. Yeah, we almost done. So the Jen and Heather showdown.
Okay.
Heather got on my nerves in this little conversation. I don't know about y'all, but I felt like at a certain point, Jen was like, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm sorry that I took our friendship for granted. And Heather was just like, own it. And I was like, she went
a young little example.
But she wasn't on it though. She was okay. Here's my stance on it, because Whitney made it plain and clear as day. Pretty much go item by item of what you are apologizing for. Because for a motherfucker like me, you're not gonna be like, you know what, I'm sorry. Sorry for what?
Sorry for what?
Or I'm sorry if ain't no if. We're talking right now. I've already told you what you said and what you did. So if you can't be like, you know what, I'm sorry that I said this, I'm sorry that I did this, that means something to me. But to just give me a blanket, okay, I'm sorry, I apologize. No.
But here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing with Jen, and I'm not making an excuse for Jen. But because Jen doesn't see where her behavior is wrong, she really didn't know. And so
don't give a motherfucking apology then. Sit your trap out Jigsaw under construction face ass fuck down then.
No. She was sorry for hurting Heather. I believe she genuinely was sorry for hurting Heather. And her thing was, I am sorry for whatever I did. Because I love you and I don't want to lose you as my friend. So whatever the fuck I did, I am sorry.
But here's the thing. In order for us not to get to this same place again, you need to know what the fuck it is that you did so you don't do this shit again. So a blanket apology is cute on the top half, but you continue to apologize. You need to figure out where the fuck you went wrong, where you took a left turn with me.
The thing is this, here's the thing. I don't disagree with that. But what I'm saying is, first of all, I know we're filming a TV show, so whatever. But that wasn't the place to have that conversation, because that's a deeper conversation. Because you do need to make her understand what she did. Because she doesn't know what she did wrong. Because here's the problem with people who don't set boundaries. Heather, you ain't been checking Jen.
Right. So you've been allowing her to do whatever.
Exactly. So in her mind, why are you tripping? Because I'm not doing nothing different than what I've been doing. And so now you want to change the behavior. You have to let people know what they did. But what I'm saying is, in that moment, because that's a bigger conversation, in that moment, I think Jen truly meant what she said. I ain't saying that Heather has to accept it. And I'm not saying it's the end of the conversation. But I do think that Jen was sincere. And the thing was this, Heather would, until the end, Heather never said what it was. Heather just said, you gotta own it. You gotta own it. And she was like, well, what the fuck am I owning? Because in her mind, she ain't did nothing wrong, because she been doing the same shit she been doing. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
I understand what you're saying. That
all right. So the defense is going to come with our counter argument.
Who's the defense attorney? Am I the judge? Guilty. Life sentence. Electric chair.
So first off, Jigsaw is a psychopath. She accomplished each other too. That's number one. Number two, me personally, I don't really give a fuck about her apology. Number three, unfortunately, Heather did, because she said, "Were you a good friend to me?" She said yes. No. Do you want to do better? Yes. So that was good for her. But here's the thing that I'm gonna say, because you said something and it touched and agreed with my spurt.
Okay.
So you said this wasn't the time nor the place for this, and I'm going to counter and say yes, it is, and here's why. Okay, I'm going to take y'all back to the House Whores of Atlanta when we had the House Wars between Kenya and Sheree, and how Kenya had to open up the season with her house that wasn't prepared because that was for a scene, because you're not going to tell me that Kenya is going to sit here and have you come into her house that was not fully done. That was all for a scene. And for this woman to already have an established business, you're opening up another place and there's construction going on 2 days before. And I understand that happens, but what real people do is you don't ask when is the fastest get done. You ask, factored in any and everything that could go wrong, what is that date? And you plan for that date. So it seems as if this got sped up because production said we need this to close out the season. So with that being said, and I again, it ain't a review. We just talking about the shit. Since we know that Bravo and Andrew Booger Sugar Cohen was behind this shit, they set this shit up to come to us with the bullshit. That was the time and the place. I'll rest my case.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I'm just gonna say this because I ain't seen this shit, and I just don't like Jen because she's stupid. Daughter, you can't come to me with this is just our first meeting about this shit since the shit popped off, and you just give me a blanket apology. That is cute, but there has got to be a come to Jesus meeting with you and me. Now, this party might not be the time right now, but please know, I'm going to accept this because we in public right now, and I can't draw back my fist and knock you into the middle of next week so you can see what you did wrong right now. But eventually, we're going to have to come together, and I'm going to have a PowerPoint presentation to see exactly where you got me fucked up at. You understand?
Did she say a PowerPoint though, presentation?
Yes, she did. Yes,
that's what I said. It's gonna have bullet points and annotations, the whole nine,
and
to see exactly where you got me fucked up.
I can appreciate that because you better than me. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you where to go and how the fuck to get there. I'm gonna make sure that I got you a car that's fully paid off. I'm gonna make sure that the gas tank is full. You gonna have about a good 2 days worth of gas. I'm gonna give you a cooler with some sandwiches and some snacks and shit. Make sure you have a nice good garment to tell you how the fuck to get to where the fuck I'm sending your ass. Because there ain't no point of return. Fuck that shit. You got one good time, and I'm gonna show you very clearly how to get the fuck there, which is out the fuck out of my life and down Shit Creek Road. Because fuck you, your mama, the horse you rode have been here on, and I'm gonna stop right there because I'm probably gonna get your shit demonetized. So I'm sorry.
It's Friday, y'all super chat. Listen, I would send you a super chat, but I paid all my bills, and now listen, we're not even gonna discuss. I won't be depressed today. Listen, thank God for provision to pay the bills. Oh God. Okay, we're not even gonna. Like I was saying.
Oh well, yeah. Listen, I'm with you. We in the same. Listen, I'm with you. So, okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to pop my pussy in a handstand or something because this has got to be something got to give. Jesus, you're going to have to do. Okay, you know what? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I got in my own feelings for a minute. Go ahead. What the next topic is? What the next topic is? We know Jen ain't shit and she don't know how to apologize. She don't know what she does wrong. All these motherfuckers are enabling her and her bullshit, so she can't even get it right if she wanted to. She needs to go sit down on somebody's sofa and stop drinking so much.
Well, it seemed like they finna snatch and gather at the reunion, and it seemed like Lisa is still Team Jigsaw.
Okay, well maybe I'll watch the reunions. That's a shame. I haven't reviewed it since a season episode like 3 or 4, and I would just come in at the reunion and be like,
okay,
no.
Well, look, I just started watching the shit and just did.
Well, they put up at the reunion because I told you that Andy said they were there till 1 a.m. filming, so some shit must have gone down at the reunion.
You know what? It's probably because Jigsaw was just having a meltdown because her game was all right and people
I know that clip of Lisa.
Her left cheek started to melt in the middle of the
night. That's what we doing now. We just getting up out our seat and walking over to people, and we just letting them do that. Okay.
I thought they stopped doing that when Portia dragged that girl across
the
stage.
Got her ass up and walked across that stage. I saw that clip. Now I don't know where she went, but she was fussing at somebody.
That's very Bad Girls Club to me, and I'm here for it. I'm here for a bitch getting knocked the fuck out. I would like to see it.
I cannot wait for all of the African American content creators to take this clip and literally use it against, as I call him, Andrew Booger Sugar Cohen, because for all the ish that you talked about, Bravo doesn't condone violence, this, that, and the third, and the double standards you have with the all African American women cast, yet you have this group of women with a little sprinkle of melanin in there, just a little sprinkle, because it would be a little bit more But because Mary is, you know how when a toast has got a little too dark and you got to scrape it off a little bit, that's what Mary doing to her skin. So just a little sprinkle. But yeah, we gonna have to use this against this. What? Was I wrong for that?
Just say she's scraping her skin off like the bird off the toast.
Analogy. You know she bleaching.
Oh my God.
Okay, you know what? Screw you guys. I heard you said go home already.
What did you say? Why would you say that? Woo! Fix it, Jesus. Oh God, I'm sorry. That thing took me by surprise. Oh God. Why would you do that?
Oh damn it!
Oh Jesus!
Stop it, Evan.
Oh God, I done got hot. Wait.
I'm just gonna sip my tea.
Oh God.
Oh.
You're. Hi, Judy. I'm sorry. Hold on.
So, moving on. Okay,
Okay, so we just go bypass it. All right, cool.
we just gonna
ease right on by. Praise God.
ease on down the road because I ain't gonna be on here much longer. So, T.I. and Tiny, the family hustle has been production has been suspended pending, I guess, what's been going on.
Make sure they're not sex trafficking people. They're not picking. No, I don't need a ride. Child, they tried to pick me up.
Oh, wait. DC gonna say not she by Toaster Skincare. You know the hell what? That was my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I'm not doing this with y'all.
Scooter said, hey, just so you know.
Hey.
Okay, well, ladies, I'm about to jump off, but be in the chat because, like I said, trying to finish Shabbat dinner. You know, doing some orange chicken fried rice.
My bad.
Oh, Shabbat. Hallelujah.
For my mother and I, you know.
Amen.
Oh, your mother said Shabbat with you?
In essence, so she does Sunday/Monday dinner. I do Shabbat dinner on Friday. So she enjoys it because this is one day out of the week she ain't got to cook.
Amen. Amen.
Forward to it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be in the comments.
What you
jumping on, y'all? I appreciate
Hold on,
it.
y'all. What you cooking for Shabbat?
Some orange chicken with some fried rice and some egg roll.
Okay, leave the door open. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, it's in the negatives here in Chicago, but you more than welcome. You can come on.
This is the second invitation to Chicago that I've gotten this week. We ain't gonna talk about the other one. Moving on.
Y'all have a blessed evening.
We might need to add Chicago to our world tour.
Right. Because another friend that I have who's also a YouTuber, he does sports and stuff.
But I like, you know what? I bet y'all makes his egg rolls himself too, like fresh egg rolls.
I feel like he does.
I feel like he does. Oh, okay.
Auntie Didi, not my tickle box gets turned on.
when the world opens up, Chicago is definitely
on our list. On our list. He was like, my friend was like, oh, you should come visit. We can have some pizza. I said, he's like, when you coming? I said, when it's not cold outside.
Right.
When it's not cold. When it's not cold. If it's cold, she's not coming.
Because ain't nobody playing with Chicago. Ain't nobody playing with Chicago. Okay.
All right. He's not telling on himself. What that mean?
What that mean? You're not telling on yourself.
That mean, yeah.
Anyway, when we come, we want a good meal too. And I listen. And moving on. So the other thing was Nick Cannon. He's gonna be back on Wild 'N Out. So it seems as though everyone has forgiven Nick Cannon. I guess he paid his penance. He apologized, and he was a good old boy for the last 6 months, and so everybody has moved on. We're asking about the egg rolls. We feel like you make your egg rolls from scratch. Watermelon Sugar said if we don't come through Indiana, she's gonna fight both of us. We be there. If we come,
okay, we're gonna do a Thelma Louise world tour. We're just gonna hit a whole bunch of spots.
If we go to Chicago, it makes no sense that we wouldn't get to Indianapolis. We
absolutely. We come there. We put some makeup.
Hey, Frank. Hey, boo, I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing?
I might fight your oldest son till he get his mind right. You know. Tell him his auntie Abby coming to have a come to Jesus meeting. That's all.
Moving on. So,
amen.
Is that the only other thing out there? Now, okay, I'm gonna say this about politics, and then we can ready because I ain't gonna be here much longer because it's already 15 minutes after 8. We got to get ready for the good root of the pause. So,
right. Hurry up, because I want to take these lashes off, and I need them on for this damn review. I don't know why I'm so tickled. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. We're gonna do a little birthday dance at the end for the scooter. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So my first disagreement with Joe Scarborough. Remember, I told you I love me some Joe Scarborough, and last 4 years, me and him been right here because Andrew Gillum. Okay, we're gonna get to that. But today they were talking about the stimulus, and it passed, but it still has some other hoops to jump through. And the biggest thing that they're talking about is who's going to get the money and like what the median income is and where they should cut it off. Now, here's my thing about that. You're basing it off of people's 2019 taxes. No one has filed 2020 taxes yet.
Exactly.
So just because somebody was making $75,000 in 2019, it does not mean that they made $75,000 in 2020.
Exactly.
And so I have a problem with the logic that says I don't have a problem with the logic that says we want to make sure that the right people are getting the money and the people who really need it. Because we do know that with those, especially that first stimulus, millionaires was getting the stimulus check because
right.
But that was a problem on the post office and the IRS, not on the people getting the money, because y'all said that these people won't get the money. So they don't have nothing to do with the fact that the money got sent out. That's not their fault.
Exactly.
So my thing is, again, the way I feel about it is I really think his logic is skewed because again, he don't get no stimulus. So he doesn't understand that they're just basing it off of people. Like nobody has to show any proof of what their income was this year because nobody filed their taxes yet. Now I can see if they said, well, the stimulus will go out after April the 15th and everybody who wants to, be considered for a stimulus has until April the 15th to file their taxes. Okay, cool. And then I could even see if they say, hey, file your taxes, even if you collected unemployment all year, file your taxes. Even if you made less than XYZ amount of money, file your taxes.
If you owe $3,000, fight.
Right. That would be good. But for people to just be like, oh, well, I just want to make sure that the right people are getting the money and this, that, and the other. Hello, you don't know who that is because we don't know what people did in 2020. We don't know how much people made in 2020. So anyway, that was my 2 cents on that. We know they lost Kyle. Abby talked about it earlier. I talked about it yesterday. Child, they can't find the boy now. He's been gone for a month. He's been missing for a month.
So you mean to tell me this nigga killed 2 people?
Yes, he did. And
for some asinine and somebody's infinite reasoning, they thought it would behoove them to allow this child to have bail. Even though we saw him shoot the people. We saw it. Right, Jonathan. That's all I'm saying. So you can take me on a date. I mean, you can come down here. Okay, that's the whole thing. However, you gave this child who had murder charges, capital murder charges, because this is a federal crime because he did it during the protest or whatever. It should be considered a hate crime. They gave this child bail with no conditions. No, you have to be monitored. No, you have to come and check in with this parole people at any given time. At any given time, we can come and piss test you. None of that. Just here, bail. Go about your merry way.
Yep.
Not this nigga's not a flight risk because we saw him shoot 2 people.
Yep.
Okay.
He got arrested, but he got bail. The judge gave him. They're
not gonna find Cal until he is 74 and stops running.
Cal is in Canada. They right there. Cal is in Canada.
Kyle was in Canada before the paperwork was dry on his bail.
Listen, I
Not
could
to put down on anybody. I hope
the mama
somebody
drove him there.
call from him.
The mama drove him there, so I don't understand how the mama didn't get over either. I mean, get charged either.
Right. She aiding and abetting. Just like because I was sitting in the car and you decided to rob the grocery store, now we both got robbery charges. His mama, who drove his ass over there with the guns in the car, ass absolutely should be carrying charges.
Facts on top of facts on top of facts. So Andrew
I feel
Gillum,
like they should just hold his mama responsible until he bring his ass back. You gonna watch your mama go to jail for your bullshit? That
he
was
don't care. He probably would. He don't care. So
oh god. Is it
Andrew
something?
Gillum,
Okay.
wife, did an interview. Now I don't know why, because like people really have forgot about y'all asses. And
It's the boy that was naked in the vomit, right?
yes.
Okay.
She said that she knew her husband was bisexual when she married him.
Of
And
course
she did have a lot of questions, about that bisexuality.
Mm-hmm.
But it clearly did not deter her from marrying him,
Why didn't she just shut the fuck up? Bitch, you got away.
Oh, I did. So I saw that American Story, Gianni Versace. I did. I watched it when it came on FX or something. I saw it.
Yes, it was really good. The little boy from Glee.
Yeah.
He was crazy.
You know what? That was before I started doing reviews. That was before I started doing reviews, because I remember watching James reviewed it, and I remember watching his reviews. But I think, wait a minute, was I doing reviews?
I think you were.
You know what?
No, sir, you forfeited your right to politics when you decide to toot your ass up, mommy, make it roll, and then fell face first into some vomit with your dick still in a condom and some niggas wrapped around you. Then you lost it. You lost your ability to go on and let that go. No, sir, you can't have it.
I agree with you, Bat. I don't have no problem with it either. Like, I don't have a problem with somebody marrying somebody that say they're bisexual. Men do it all the time.
Men do it all the time.
Right. But my problem is that doesn't give you a free pass to just cheat.
Right. That'll get me, because you'll end up dead fucking with me. I don't, what? And now I got to kill two people. I got to kill you and that nigga.
Why are we killing people?
Because he cheated. And he said that he was going to forsake all others until death do us part. And he didn't. So now he has to die.
Hey, what's up?
Not cheat and do meth, Jesus. Oh my God.
I'm literally about to get off my YouTube. What's up? So I'm not busy. No, I'm finished.
Did she say that she's literally finished with us? She done? Why she still on the line? It's not like she hit the button. Did she say she was done and we still live? We in the middle of a conversation about Andrew Gillum and him not being able to be. Oh my God. I want to know who it is too. That's all we just ain't shit for her. She just said, I guess it's my time to shine, y'all. Okay. So who y'all got going home tonight, or RuPaul? Who we got? Who we think is going home? Oh, okay. All right, you guys. I want to thank everyone for coming out. We love all of y'all. It's Scooter's birthday. So if y'all want to head over to IG and send him a little birthday message, we would love that. Loretta eventually is going to have to hit the button. Yes, Viva La Hamilton. That's a man. Right. Loretta, hit. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you and good night. Hit the button, Loretta. Hit the button.